Well, we are tracking Nicole and looking ahead to the rain that we're going to see out of the system. You can see we've got some rain that's going to be lingering on Friday, but in essence, we're going to see most of this action happen as we get into the early part of the day and into the overnight. But the good news is really after 3 p.m., we're going to be in much better shape when it comes to rainfall. So happy to report that at least the whole day is not going to get completely marred by rain. And again, we have a tropical depression now in our hands, no longer a tropical storm, 35-mile-per-hour winds currently, and it's going to be weakening and actually becoming post-tropical, not having any tropical characteristics once it moves far enough north, but it's still going to be packing that spin. It's going to be packing the heavy rain and gusty wind with it. Right now, we're seeing some decent rain right over Greenville and Spartanburg, a little bit of that over toward Abbeville, too. As we take a look at some of this rain coming down, it's at about a quarter inch an hour, but some of the right here in the orange, I was picking up on nearly an inch an hour of rain rate. So these are some pretty good soakers, but they are moving from south to north, so not sitting on the same areas for very long. And then along the coast, we've got these feeder bands coming in that could potentially pack isolated tornadoes. In fact, picking up some lightning strikes with these bands. The tornado threat overnight, which is a dangerous time to have a tornado threat, is going to be along the coast and right up to the Midlands, but the upstate, not looking to see a big threat. We're going to keep an eye on things for you overnight, though. We're going to be here all night bringing updates to the First Alert Weather app, as well as foxcarolina.com. So if you need an update overnight, if you wake up to heavy rain falling outside your door, check in with us. You can see the track still takes it right over our area as a depression and then eventually weakening to a remnant area of low pressure by 7 p.m. excuse me, on Friday. So heavy downpours as we go through the late night tonight. Here's 1 a.m. You're likely going to hear this coming down outside your window. It's going to move, though. The good news is it's not going to sit over the same places for too long. And then we'll start the day on Friday, 6 a.m. Some moderate downpours will be coming in. So this is going to make for a wet morning commute. Be careful out there as all of this is moving through. Gusty wind along with this could end up knocking over some trees. We could have spotty power outages as well. 9 a.m. Friday morning. And then notice as we go toward lunchtime, we could have a few storms trying to develop on our eastern periphery. That'll be our best chance of seeing an isolated tornado. But notice how quickly that threat shifts off to the north and will intensify a bit more as it gets east of us. And then light showers will be left. But like we talked about, after about 3 p.m., a big improvement in our weather, and the weekend looks spectacular. So tracking wind gusts, it's going to gust to around 30 miles an hour through this evening and on into the morning on Friday. There are those wind gusts at 31 in Anderson, 29 for Greenwood, but the winds start to settle, still a little breezy, but getting better on Friday night. Rainfall 2 to 4 inches expected across the northern upstate and into the mountains, Asheville, Hendersonville, around 1 to 3 inches where you see the yellow in the northern mountains and southern part of the upstate. Best chance for an isolated tornado will be where you see the yellow east of our area, but a low wind risk exists from Greenville and areas toward Lawrence and eastward. So we'll be watching those storms into midday tomorrow. So 59 tonight, gusty wind. Temperatures will actually increase overnight. 56 in the mountains, and they'll be looking ahead to that First Alert Weather Day. And of course, it's Veterans Day too, but luckily by the evening, things will begin to clear out so that this weekend will be beautiful. 60s on Saturday, 50s on Sunday, and those overnight lows in the 30s. So some big changes ahead. Showers by this upcoming Tuesday in the mountains, getting much colder, 20s Sunday and Monday nights. And they might even have a few snowflakes mixed with some rain in the high terrain on Tuesday. Now be sure to download the First Alert Weather app, scan the QR code on your screen. This is a great time to do it right now. As we have that code up there, just scan it, get this free app, and you can get updates from me and the rest of the First Alert Weather team overnight tonight into the morning when you're getting the kids ready. You can click on it, get short and sweet videos when you're not watching us on the air to help you navigate through these effects of Nicole.